Welcome, everyone. Interstate Kyle here with my special guests, Big G and Cindy G. That was not rhyme, by the way. I know a lot of people like to. Not a lot of people like rhymers, but hey, we're going live here, people. Anyways, we got a very interesting video for you guys. So today we're gonna predict the Superstar Shakeup 2018. I mean, we got to go through a list of every single active superstar. I have them right here in an alphabetical order. We're going to give our thoughts on whether they're going to stay on the same brand or they're going to go to a different brand. So, right away, do you guys think any championships will change hands or switch brands, excuse me?
I'm predicting maybe they'll switch the U.S. title and the Intercontinental title back to, the U.S. title back to Raw and the IC title back to SmackDown. I mean, you could possibly have the Universal Champion go to SmackDown and the WWE Champion go to Raw, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be there.
What happened?
Yeah, I agree with you, Geoff, because switching the WWE title and the Universal title, that's gonna hurt the ratings. And as far as the United States title and the Intercontinental title, yeah, it totally needs to switch. But we got a number one contendership already happening for the United States title for that next pay-per-view, which is the Great Royal Rumble. But I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I personally think that all the titles are just going to remain where they are. That's my official prediction because, I don't really see Seth Rollins going anywhere because he literally has a T-shirt that says Monday Night Rollins.
Yeah.
And they just came out with that. And if he goes to SmackDown, then it's like, okay. Same thing with AJ Styles. He has a T-shirt that says the house that AJ Styles built. I mean, I'm just using a little bit of common sense there. I mean, that's my official prediction is that every title's going to stay on the brand going forward, at least for the next year. What happens, but all right, so we're literally going to go in alphabetical order here of every superstar. We'll start with Raw. We'll start with the superstars on Raw and see if we can get a good prediction, and we'll see how many we get right. I mean, it'll be very interesting. I'll be really happy if we get maybe 6 predictions right. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, first up is Apollo. No Cruz. All right, where do you guys think he'll end up? I'm saying he stays right on Raw and Titus Worldwide. I think
I actually, when I was writing down my notes, I actually think that Titus Worldwide is going to stay together as a tag team, and they'll jump over to SmackDown.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Honestly, Apollo's going to stay on Raw. I mean, I know that the tag team division is still needed a dire facelift. However, we did have the debut of Authors of Pain, but Titus Worldwide, they're still going to remain the same as always.
All right, that's fair.
Okay.
Next up is Big Cass, who has yet to return from injury. I could see him going to SmackDown. I think that will be my official prediction is he'll go to SmackDown just for a fresh start because, good Lord, he needs it.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there, Kyle. Big Cass is gonna go to SmackDown Live. He needs a new start. Try to get away from the whole Enzo thing, and Carmella's on there, and they're not dating anymore. But we'll see. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, Big Cass would definitely be going to SmackDown Live, let alone the fact that Carmella is still part of the cast of Total Divas. So if you put Big Cass to SmackDown Live and Carmella, who is now the new SmackDown Women's Champion, I think it's going to be playing out that storyline for only Total Divas. And regarding how they're going to push Big Cass, number one, he is definitely going to have to change his image or possibly a name change, which there's already been a rumor going around. And second of all, I can see him, he's probably going to be feuding with whoever is going to be competing for the United States title in the near future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Fair enough.
Or in the Intercontinental title, if there's going to be any title switch.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Big Show stays on Raw.
Yeah, I mean, he just recently signed a new contract. So, I mean, they really don't use him anyways unless it like they desperately need him to. So, Raw is the safe choice for me.
Okay.
You, Cindy?
I would say Big Show staying on Raw. That's all I can say.
All right.
All right. So next is Bo Dallas. Stays on Raw.
Yeah, the Miz Raj is gonna stay on Raw. Now,
Okay.
if is the Miz gonna stay on Raw, or is he going to SmackDown? Who knows? I think he's
Okay. We'll talk about the Miz since we kind of just brought up the Miz Taraj. I think the Miz will go to SmackDown just because Daniel Bryan's on that show.
yeah,
That's right there. People want to see it.
yeah, true.
Well, honestly, the Miz Taraj, they're still going to stay on Raw. The Miz is going to stay on Raw, but I'm going to explain to that the reason why later on when we get to Daniel Bryan.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bobby Lashley, he literally just returned on Raw, so Raw it
Oh,
is.
he's staying up.
Raw.
Yeah, he's staying up. I don't know. What do you guys think about his new entrance name? I mean, Aaron was saying he didn't like it.
It's
Generic.
horrible.
It's generic. I mean, but give him time. They might come out with like a new theme song with some lyrics. And apparently, they're trying to get away with all the Jim Johnston music theme songs. And when he was around back in, early 2000s, that's what he had. And now they're transitioning to, who is it, the CFOs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll give him time. He just got back. Don't return right away.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we have next, Kyle?
Braun Strowman. I say he goes to SmackDown.
Really?
Yeah, I'm saying he's going to SmackDown.
Oh, man.
Just to be a little different.
I
mean, what is he going to do on Raw? Be Roman Reigns' freaking go-to guy whenever he needs a big win or something?
Yeah.
Get him off of the same show as Roman Reigns. Good Lord.
Yeah, he could go to SmackDown, and he could have some new feuds. I mean, I don't know if you have any. Well, if you have Big Cass go over there, maybe you can have them two feud or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll agree with you. Strowman's gonna go to Raw or SmackDown.
Well, honestly, this is kind of like a hard decision to me because I have like some pros and cons regarding Braun Strowman going to SmackDown Live. If he's going to SmackDown Live, he's going to be lost in the shuffle, just like what he is doing on Raw, like for these past couple months. I would say he's going to have to remain on Raw regarding like if he's still going to be continuing to lost in the shuffle or if he's going to have like a different rivalry going on. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
Some good points.
So now we got Bray Wyatt stays on Raw.
Yeah, he and Hardy, they're going on the expedition of gold, and I think, well, obviously they're going to be the Revival next week, and then go on to face the Bar at the greatest Royal Rumble ever. Yeah, Bray Wyatt,
the greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they're announcing it. Yeah, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. I'm saying Matt Hardy too. They're both gonna stay on Raw.
Okay.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt gonna stay on Raw. I mean, he is already Woken.
Do you think they're gonna change his name to Woken Wyatt, or do you think they're gonna keep Bray Wyatt?
Probably not.
Yeah. I'll say they change the name.
Okay.
Or his real name, whatever, or Mr. Rotunda or something.
Mr. Rotunda. All right.
Oh, man.
All right. Who do we got next on the list?
Cesaro, Raw, because they're facing for the Raw Tag Team titles.
Yeah. He's gonna stay on Raw.
Yep, I agree with both of you guys.
All right.
That
was
Kurt Hawkins. Who cares?
No, hold on. I'm going to say something here. I'm going to disagree with you. He goes to SmackDown Live. He goes back to SmackDown Live and teams up with Zack Ryder.
Oh, God.
Hey, they both have nothing to do right now. Zach and Mojo broke up. Zach is lost in the shuffle. They need some more, fresh tag teams. Why not have them reunite? I mean, you see them all the time on Instagram and Twitter, taking pictures together and stuff like that. So might as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Zach lost Mojo years ago. Just saying.
Yeah. Honestly, Kurt Hawkins would remain on Raw. However, do you guys want to talk about Zack Ryder since we're on the subject? Or we talk about it later on?
I mean, it's just I guess we could just talk about it now. They can both be on SmackDown, but I personally don't care about either one of them.
Yeah.
Come to dislike probably, but whatever.
Well, I feel that with Zack Ryder, he is like lost in the shuffle for SmackDown. But if he going to Raw, and how I mentioned about the tag team division are very lacking at the moment, a reunion of Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, maybe they're gonna get their push as they need, despite the fact that they're part of the lower card. But
okay.
Oh well.
All right, so Cindy's saying that they're gonna be both on Raw, and I'm saying both gonna be on SmackDown. So
okay, I'm agreeing with Big G here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's gonna take a long. Huh. All right, next up, Curtis Axel, part of the Miztourage.
Yeah, he's gonna stay on Raw.
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah.
Okay. Now we got the Revival, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson.
You know what? Interesting thought. Because you know how sometimes they switch tag teams. We're obviously gonna have some tag teams go to Raw, sometimes SmackDown teams go to Raw, and I think the Revival is going to go to SmackDown. The state team is going to SmackDown.
Yeah, they match, but they're gonna lose to the.
And I think if they go to SmackDown Live, they'll get their big push that they didn't get on Raw.
I totally agree, especially with the SmackDown tag team division. It just need a complete facelift. And I could see the Revival having a continuing feud with the New Day. I mean, remember when they debut on the main roster? They were starting to have a feud with the New Day until I think, was it Dash Wilder or Scott Dawson? One of them got injured, and so the feud had to be cut short. Yeah. Now,
he got injured. He had his foot injury right when they debuted.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I remember that.
And then the other one had like a jaw injuries too.
Yeah, Dawson.
I think the New Day should personally break up because I'm tired of the New Act. So.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see them. Maybe they'll be the reason New Day breaks up or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I say they go. I'll say they go to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dean Ambrose, who I guess is injured still. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him because he got pulled from WrestleMania Access and everything.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know how much longer he's gonna be out, but I think he'll stay on Raw.
Hey.
Same here.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay on Raw.
All right. What does WWE stand for, guys?
Walk with Elias.
All right. Where's Elias going? I mean, he should be drafted to WWE headquarters. Freaking WWE stands for Elias. But,
yeah.
Since both singing gimmicks probably should be on separate shows, I think Elias will stay on Raw and Aiden English will probably stay on SmackDown.
Yeah. I'll agree with you on that. Elias is gonna
agree.
Here's a very interesting one, and this might actually take a while to decide. Finn Balor.
That is a toughie. I mean,
I'm gonna throw a curveball and say he goes to SmackDown. I think he's gonna go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he goes to SmackDown. Give him a fresh start too. Maybe he can challenge AJ Styles for the WWE title down the road, or whoever's down the road.
Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor. Holy crap!
Yeah. Oh my God! Yeah, Finn Balor versus Shinsuke again. besides the mixed match
Oh.
challenge.
Oh, please.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're all agreeing with this one, huh? That's pretty surprising.
Yeah.
All right. Goldust.
He'll stay on Raw.
Raw.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll stay on Raw.
All right. The man who's got kids, Heath Slater.
Still on Raw.
Okay. I mean, he's got to feed his kids, and I'm sure Raw makes more money than SmackDown. But...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he and Rhino are both gonna stay on Raw as like enhancement talent tag team.
Yep.
Like they were
Alright.
yesterday for Authors of Pain.
I feel so bad for them. Like a year and a half ago, they were so freaking hot. And God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's cool.
you got to do what you got to do to enhance the other talent, which is sad.
man.
But all right.
All right. Kurt Angle's bastard son, Jason Jordan.
I would say he's gonna have to remain on Raw. I mean, Kurt Angle is still the GM. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna stay on Raw. I could give a Rudy Tooty Booty about Jason Jordan. But yeah, he's gonna stay on Raw just because of Kurt Angle is still on Raw, and somehow they're gonna continue this angle, or
he could go to SmackDown and be the father of Paige.
Oh God.
oh,
I mean,
no, wait,
I
no,
mean-
wait, no, I can't say it. I can't say it.
Okay, can we just go to the next subject? Jeez, you guys are so...
All right, let's go on to the next one. All right.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I just thought of something really terrible in my brain right now that I wanted to say, but I'm not going to say it.
I'm thinking the same thing. All right, next one. Who's after Jason?
Oh, okay. All right. Jeff Hardy. That stays on Raw.
No, I'm throwing a curveball. He's going to SmackDown.
Okay.
Okay.
And on Smack, because Matt Hardy's focusing on I'm saying Wilk and Wyatt now. They're gonna go after the tag team titles. Jeff's gonna, be on the sidelines if they, do anything. So he's going to go to SmackDown Live and possibly get another big push like he did in 2008 before he left.
Okay.
My prediction. All right, Cindy, what is yours?
Well, I would say he's still gonna have to remain on Raw. However, because you guys saw on Raw that Jeff was talking to Matt, and then there's a rumor speculating that he's gonna be bringing in his brother Nero gimmick. So I feel like the Hardy family is gonna be one of the hot stable for that particular show. But I could see that, and this is just a theory, Hardy family versus the Shield, if Dean Ambrose will be back from his injury.
That's an interesting thought.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sanity.
Or who?
Sanity. If
Sanity.
Yeah.
I think. Well, here's a thought. Since Sanity didn't debut on SmackDown today, do you think they'll debut next week during the Superstar Shakeup? To throw people off. Because all we had was Paige debut as the new GM of SmackDown, which I had no problem with, and you had that kind of duo, and that was it.
Yep.
So.
Well, going off of last year, nobody debuted during the Superstar Shakeup, so I'm gonna have to say no. I think they've called up everybody that they wanted to call up right now. Just going off of last year.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who do we got next?
John Cena, alphabetically, but I think he's just gonna remain a free agent.
Yeah.
He'll be doesn't count.
He'll be off of TV for a couple months.
He's got to compete against Triple H at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. Well, that'll be the next time he shows up then, but in 2 weeks, because they have nothing else for him to do right now. So.
True.
Yep.
No follow-up with The Undertaker, so I guess it was just a one and done.
Mm-hmm.
One and done.
Okay.
All right. Next.
Oh, Kane. Raw.
Yeah, he's gonna stay on Raw. Which is really funny because remember last year he was drafted to SmackDown
Yep.
And all of a sudden he was back on Raw. So
Yeah, they ruined the specialty of the brand split as soon as Randy Orton RKO'd Brock Lesnar, like 2 weeks after it came into effect. So
yeah, true. Very true.
All right. Believe it or not, these guys are right next to each other alphabetically. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
They're gonna stay on Raw.
I'll agree. Although, I'm going to say a prediction. If Finn Balor goes to SmackDown, I think they'll follow him.
Yeah.
That's an official prediction.
All right.
Yeah.
Official prediction.
I could see that possibly
Yes.
happening.
Yes, I could.
And with AJ Styles also down, that could possibly create a very interesting storyline.
Like a Civil War OGBC, just like what they're doing like in other indie wrestling companies, but they could bring that storyline in the mix, but just have like a rivalry between AJ and Finn.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and then have Carl and Luke being stuck in the middle of all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good thought. Very, very good thought.
So I guess we pretty much gave our thoughts on Matt Hardy. I think it's Raw.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Raw. Okay. The Miz.
Yeah,
SmackDown. I'm saying SmackDown.
Yeah, I'll say SmackDown.
I would say remaining on Raw.
All right.
Okay. No Way Jose. Raw.
Yep.
Yeah, he just got on Raw.
Wow. He's still employed? Okay then. R-Truth. Sorry, any R-Truth fans.
I'll throw a curveball. He'll go to SmackDown, just for the heck of it. He's gonna
just for the heck of it.
I would say going to SmackDown.
Title that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
They'll probably think it's the Royal Rumble. My bad.
Yeah, no, right?
All right. We already said him. Roman Reigns, Raw.
Yeah, on Raw. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he already
Samoa Joe.
SmackDown.
Oh, bold prediction.
Yeah, because I honestly feel that with Samoa Joe, he needed to have like I think it's time that there's going to be a real competition going on. I could see Samoa Joe versus Bobby Roode.
Okay.
In that line.
I guess every TNA guy is going to SmackDown apparently, based off of our prediction.
Yes.
I'm gonna say he's gonna stay on Raw. Just stay on Raw.
Yeah.
I'll say Raw too, just to be different. So. Yep. All right. Seth Rollins. Well, he's a champion, so I guess we'll stay on Raw.
I'm throwing another curveball here. The IC title is going to SmackDown, and so is Seth Rollins. So we'll have Tuesday Night Rollins.
I second that.
Oh man.
It's gonna be funny how many of these we get wrong.
And I guess we said Sheamus is the last one alphabetically, but I guess Raw.
Yeah, true.
Alrighty then. So now we get to go to SmackDown Live. Oh wait, we forgot the women. Totally forgot the women.
Oh,
I'm going off of Wikipedia here. So.
Kidding.
All right.
Okay, you're forgiven.
Alexa Bliss.
Huh?
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Remaining on Raw.
Yeah, I'll agree.
I mean, you could
SmackDown Live.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Come to think of it, I mean, Ember Moon did just debut on Raw, and so her and Nia had a tag team match against Alexa and Mickey. So there's possibly going to be a feud between Alexa and Ember down the line.
Okay.
Then she's got a rematch too against Nia.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But I'm still going with SmackDown.
Okay. Alicia Fox, SmackDown, just because of a certain altercation that took place between a certain husband of a badass female fighter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'll say SmackDown Live.
Or she'll be put on the cruiserweight division again as punishment and be teamed up with Noam Dar. Alicia. Oh.
whom he still hasn't returned from his injury.
No, not yet.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
All right,
Ooh.
who do we get next for females?
Asuka.
Raw.
Yeah, she'll stay on Raw.
I mean, she did lose her streak, so now there's a uncertain future for Asuka. But we'll see what's going on with that, and especially I have a feeling that she may gonna have a feud with one of the women that are coming in from SmackDown.
Okay. All right. Fair
All right.
enough. Bailey, SmackDown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see it happening.
same. And teaming
All
up
right.
with Carmella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
formerly teaming with
Forgot-
Baymella.
oh God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
All right.
boy. Dana Brooke. Who cares?
Still on Raw with the titles worldwide.
Oh yeah. I thought she wasn't part of that anymore.
No,
She is. Well, like I said, titles worldwide, they're all going to SmackDown. So that includes Dana.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Mm.
Because we need some fresh up matches with the women's division, just like we need some fresh matchups in the men's division.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy. Ember Moon, Raw.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, Raw.
Mandy Rose, Raw.
Ooh.
I could see her on SmackDown Live, knowing the fact that Paige is now the new SmackDown Live GM, and it looks like there may be going to be a civil war between the Absolution and possibly the Riot Squad. So,
Okay. I think Mandy's gonna stay on Raw, and Sonya Deville's gonna go on to SmackDown. Go their separate ways.
Okay.
Because there's
I'll
no more.
agree with you that.
There's no absolution with Paige, so.
I'll give my prediction for Sonya Deville now too. I think
Same.
she'll go to SmackDown. Okay.
yeah, SmackDown for me.
All right, Mickie James, Raw, wherever she's gonna still be with Alexa Bliss, wherever she's
Yeah.
gonna end up,
Raw,
so,
yeah.
Raw.
Yeah, I'll say Raw.
Alrighty, Ronda Rousey, Raw.
Raw.
Okay, Sasha Banks, SmackDown.
SmackDown. Continue the feud with Bailey.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see that happening.
And then,
Then she can win the title and lose it the next night.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, she'll go to SmackDown.
Sasha Banks is not from Boston. She's from Fairfield, California, people. You've been lied to. She was born in Fairfield.
That's true.
Oh my. Boston. Yeah, right. Anyways.
yeah.
Alrighty. SmackDown's personnel now.
Yeah.
Lots more than
Yay.
Raw, think of.
Yeah, I know.
Aiden English.
Ooh,
Aiden English.
Ugh.
I'm
I'm
just gonna say SmackDown stays with
Yeah.
gonna make a bold. I'll make a bold prediction here. Rusev and Aiden English go to Raw.
Ooh, my God, that's a good side.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, Rusev. I mean, yeah, the whole Rusev Day thing, but I think Rusev has a better chance of getting more over with the crowd and being with Raw than SmackDown. That's just my opinion.
Still remain on SmackDown. I mean, as you mentioned, Kyle, there's already enough singing gimmicks going on.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. All right. Baron Corbin. I think he's going to Raw because I said Braun Strowman's coming to SmackDown and we need to swap some big men. So I think Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman are going to switch. So I think Baron Corbin's going to Raw.
Yeah, I
That
could see that.
agree.
Okay. So we're all agreeing when he goes to Raw?
And he possibly going to have a feud with Bobby Lashley.
I can see that'd be pretty cool.
I don't see Baron Corbin going much further than he has gone so far. So.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Sorry, Greg. I know that's your favorite superstar. Anyways, All right. I guess we'll just do, since Big E, I guess we'll just give our predictions for the New Day.
They are going to Raw. They're going back to Monday Night Raw.
Yep. Same.
They're going to switch some tag teams around. I think the New Day is going to go back to Monday Night Raw.
Wow, I can't really. Well, man, there's a lot of predictions that I'm going to say here for SmackDown, but I feel like SmackDown needs tag teams. So I'm just going to say they stay where they are.
Okay.
With the prediction I'm going to say here in a few seconds here, which we'll get to, but
Okay.
Right.
I think I'm just going to say that the Big E and the New Day are going to stay on SmackDown. That's my prediction. Bobby Roode, he has to go to Raw. I mean, SmackDown really hasn't really done him any favors. I think Bobby Roode will be fine on Raw.
Yeah, I can see him going to Raw as well. I'll go with Raw.
Same.
Okay. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Stay on SmackDown.
I'll agree.
I don't care about them anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
their mic skill as a heel with the exception of Shelton Benjamin, it's not going anywhere.
Benjables.
Yep.
Some people like to call
Benjables.
That's what I always call them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so we're all agreeing with SmackDown then, right?
All
Yep.
right.
All right, sounds good
Very
to me.
interesting one. Again, I keep forgetting he's technically still part of the roster. Chris Jericho. SmackDown, I guess.
Yeah, whenever he shows up. Well,
Yeah.
he's supposed to get a Rumble, so
He was announced for that today.
Yeah. I guess he
Yeah.
can stay on SmackDown.
Yeah,
There's
with
nothing
All right.
to do.
SmackDown it is, and maybe a feud with Finn Balor if Finn is going to SmackDown.
Okay. All right.
All right. Daniel Bryan. He needs to stay on SmackDown. Just keep Bryan and Reigns on separate shows, please.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to be throwing a curveball for that. So I'm thinking Daniel Bryan's going to Raw because if The Miz is going to be staying on Raw, then that's going to be the next storyline it should go. Because think of this way. The feud between Daniel Bryan and The Miz since like the whole first WWE draft, it has been very compelling and has been building up. And I know some people wanted Bryan versus The Miz as like a dream match. So if he's going to go to Raw while The Miz is still going to remain on Raw, then that's going to be the start of a interesting feud since now Daniel is back in the ring.
Okay. All right.
I'm saying that Miz goes to SmackDown and Daniel Bryan remains on SmackDown because if
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns are on the same show, you really honestly think Roman Reigns is going to get over? Like, that's
No.
my prediction. Like, he's not over anyways, but oh boy. Mr. Irrelevant, Dolph Ziggler, who still has a scratcher at the end at his entrance theme for some reason.
He'll go back to Raw.
I would say stay on SmackDown.
Just to, I don't know, give him something fresh again, you know. He can have his little record scratching on Raw now.
Yeah, fine. I guess Dolph Ziggler. I mean, every debuting NXT superstar needs to feud with Dolph Ziggler, and they all debuted on Raw. So No Way Jose versus Dolph Ziggler. Book it.
Oh God, no.
There you go.
But that's Dolph Ziggler's role for the past 2 years. NXT call up feud with Dolph Ziggler.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I doubt Ziggler's going to be feuding with Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. So
Oh God.
on to Raw, Ziggler. Oh boy, this guy's still employed? Okay, Epico Cologne. Primo Cologne. Who cares?
The
Cares? They're
Colognes-
staying on SmackDown.
Yeah, they're staying on SmackDown.
All
Unless
right.
somehow you bring Rosa Mendes back, but okay.
She's
Who?
retired.
Yeah, I know.
Who?
I'm just saying if you brought Rosa Mendes back, but yeah, that wouldn't happen in a million years.
Shows how much I pay attention. All right. Fandango and Tyler Breeze, SmackDown.
I would say they're going to Raw.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
Okay.
I would like to see, like, the Fashion Police versus the Bar. That would be pretty interesting. Or yet, if they're going to have, like, an interesting match with AOP. Just throwing it out there.
I'm not a fan of this tag team, and I know I'm probably going to get a lot of dislikes for that statement.
You know, it'd be cool
Yeah.
if they go to Raw, have Breezango versus Woken, Matt Hardy, and
Oh,
Bray
God.
Wyatt.
Yep.
He was like here. They give him like one of his little fashion police things, and Matt Hardy goes delete.
Ticket. Yeah.
But yeah, we need some fresh tag teams on different shows. So, all right, who do we got next, boss?
Okay, we got Harper. SmackDown. They're the SmackDown tag team champions. So
Yeah, Harper,
Yeah.
Rowan.
Okay.
Yeah. Harper and Rowan.
Yeah.
The Usos. Raw.
They're gonna. Oh God, I don't know. I'm gonna say SmackDown. I think
Okay.
that's way that's where they're having the most success right now.
Mm-hmm.
You put them on Raw, they're just gonna be lost in the shuffle, and they might go back to the face banning move. So who knows?
Agree. They should just remain on SmackDown.
All right. Go.
Oh God. Oh God, this guy.
Okay.
Jinder freaking Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. Yeah. Well,
Down.
I would say if the title is gonna switch Branson, I would say he should go to Raw and then Seth going to SmackDown. But this is like a most confusing situation because you guys know that I have a very strong opinion about Jinder Mahal. I don't know.
The Trasharaja.
Yeah. Yup.
Yeah, he's gonna go to Raw, especially if I'm right with the titles changing brands again. Then he'll take the U.S. title to Raw with him.
Yeah. And who wants to see another Orton versus Mahal at the Greatest Royal Rumble?
It's at Backlash for the second straight year in a row at the same pay-per-view, might I add.
Yes.
Yeah, oh God. That horrible Punjabi prison match. God, I just can't.
All right, what do we got next? Who do we have next on the list?
Connor from the Ascension. Who cares?
The Ascension's going to stay SmackDown. He'll stay on.
Who cares?
Cares. Yes, SmackDown.
Mike Kanellis, SmackDown.
I would say he's going to Raw because I know that he's only doing dark matches because if you guys know that he's recovering from his substances abuse, which he's doing so much better now, and he has some more muscle building compared to like from his first debut on SmackDown with Maria. Yeah. So I think that if Mike is going to go drop to Raw, then this is going to be a fresh start for Mike as well, with or without Maria. Even though Maria just recently had a baby, but I would like to see Mike Kanellis just start fresh all by himself without Maria.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that happening. I can see him going to Raw, getting a fresh start, I guess.
Oh, guys, I forgot about somebody on Raw. Holy crap!
Ooh.
We forgot about Nicholas. Where's Nicholas going to end up?
Oh, wow.
God. Whatever his...
I forgot about Nicholas.
Wherever
well, due to
his dad-
scheduling conflicts, he had to go back to school, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's a former Raw Tag Team Champion. He's not the youngest champion in WWE history.
Surpassing
Fine,
Renee
would
Dupree.
Yep. We'll see. In 10 to 15 years, we'll see where he goes to. Maybe
Yeah.
he'll go back. Maybe he'll be back on Raw.
Or maybe...
Nicholas versus Goldberg's son, WrestleMania 50 main event, people.
Or a mixed tag team match. Nicholas and Izzy versus Monroe Sky and Goldberg's son.
Oh, God. Book it now, Tim. Book it now. No, I'm kidding.
Come on.
Or
Give the fans what they want.
Or
He's going to get these hands.
yes, or Nicholas versus King Maxwell Hardy.
And
And Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
Okay.
right.
Okay, let's just shy away.
Don't forget about Birdie. We're forgetting about Birdie.
God.
Well,
Birdie.
Birdie versus Monroe Sky. So yeah.
There you go. Let the feud continue.
Okay, so who's next, Kyle?
Mojo Rawley. Who gives a crap?
I would say he's going to Raw. Just to throw it out there, probably if he's gonna have like, I would say, an interesting feud with, if Finn is staying on Raw, probably Mojo versus Finn, but I don't know anymore.
I could care less about Mojo Rawley.
NXT.
His Rudy Tooty Booty can go to Raw for all I care.
Yeah.
He can go to Raw.
Yeah.
All right. The Viper, Randy Orton, SmackDown.
Still on SmackDown.
No, he's gonna go to Raw. He needs some fresh feuds. I'm tired of him and Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, so he can take Roman Reigns.
I'm tired of him and Bobby Roode already.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Bob Roode.
Bob. Okay,
Yeah.
Bob Roode. Okay.
Randy Orton.
Have him go to Raw and face Roman Reigns. For all I care.
Randy Orton stays on SmackDown and gets back the U.S. title. Please.
Yeah.
Please. Since Rusev apparently is not going to be getting any push anytime soon, give it frickin' Orton or something. Damn Jinder Mahal burying the young upstart Orton.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rusev, where's he gonna end up?
Stay on SmackDown.
I'll agree.
Going
Goes
to
to
Raw.
Raw. It's career suicide for him.
He's going to Raw.
Mm-hmm.
To lose to Roman Reigns. All right. Samir Singh, since he's technically on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever Jinder goes, he's going to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably go to Raw.
Shinsuke Nakamura, SmackDown, staying on SmackDown.
Yeah, he'll stay on SmackDown Live.
Yeah, SmackDown as a very cocky heel who pretends he cannot speak English.
That was so horrible.
It was actually actually quite entertaining, especially like now we all know that how Shinsuke is going to be work as a heel. Like, yeah, he is being the cocky, know-it-all who is pretending not to speak English, but yet instead he's going to be doing so many mind games for that feud with AJ.
Yeah.
He needs to get rid of that music if he's going to be a heel.
Yeah, the crowd is still going to try to go along with it.
Yeah.
All right. Sin Cara, 205 Live.
Yeah.
205 Live joining the Lucha Party stable with Gran Metalik, Lisa Dorado, and Kalisto.
I
Yeah.
couldn't have booked it better myself.
Yeah. No kidding.
All right. Sunil Singh.
Wherever
Jinder go if he's coming back from his ACL injury.
Yep. The Perfect 10. Ty Dillinger.
Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can see that happen.
All right. And Zack Ryder.
We did mention it before, and I'm going to say it again.
Yep.
Going to Raw, reunite with Kurt Hawkins, regain their tag team monumentum, and have like a match against like what? Either the Woken family or maybe I'm going to throw it out there, AOP.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm sticking with them on SmackDown, so him and Kurt Hawkins team back up on SmackDown.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got to do the females part of the SmackDown Live roster.
Mm-hmm.
Becky Lynch. Raw.
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 Okay. Billie Kay, SmackDown.
Of course.
Yes.
Carmella, SmackDown.
SmackDown, she's the new champ.
Charlotte, Raw.
Back to Raw, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
She was more dominant she was more dominant on Raw than she was on SmackDown. So
she ended the streak. What are you talking about?
I would say
she did, and I was going crazy over it. I was the only one. Me and my friends were watching WrestleMania, and I was the only one to pick Charlotte. Oh, nobody can beat Asuka. Nobody can beat Asuka. As soon as she hit that figure 8 with the one arm, that was over with. And then I started wooing, and I started doing the strut. I was all up in their face.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so where are we gonna go ahead, Cindy.
Well, honestly, I feel that Charlotte should remain on SmackDown because I have a feeling that she's gonna be having a new feud between Billy and Peyton, and we may gonna be seeing someone that's gonna be coming from Raw to SmackDown. We agree that either Sasha or Bayley are gonna be going to SmackDown, and I could see Charlotte teaming up with one of them, but most likely with Sasha, because I'm going to throw another curveball out here. I'm thinking Bayley's going to be a heel and she's going to align with Carmella and reunite as Baymella.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, based off of a post on NoDQ.com of the rumored WrestleMania 35 main event, it has Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey's on Raw.
Okay.
Yeah.
They could do an inter-promotional match, but my official prediction is she's going to go to Raw. That's my official prediction.
Right.
Let's see. Lana
is the best. Lana, number one.
I heard TNA's hiring.
I think she's gonna stay on SmackDown. I mean, when was the last time we saw Lana? The mixed match challenge?
Yep. I mean, whenever Russo goes, she goes along with him.
Nah, I think she's gonna SmackDown.
I heard TNA's hiring. Anyways, I personally don't think Lana's that good. Nor does she. Personally, I'm not a fan of her backstage attitude, which may or may not be influential on a certain superstar.
True.
Over.
And especially, of course, I do watch Total Divas, and of course, her attitude and the way that she portrays on the show, it sets it off based on her true selves. So
Aiden English needs to align, since he's the drama king, needs to align with Lana, and they're like the drama king anyway.
The drama club.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Oh, Liv Morgan, SmackDown.
Yeah, Riot Squad's gonna stand.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, it is civil war between the Riot Squad and Sonya and Mandy, and one other person can be the new leader of Absolution with the permission from, of course, the new SmackDown Live GM Paige.
Okay. All right.
This is a very hard one for me. I don't know why. Naomi.
Raw.
SmackDown, because if the Usos are staying on SmackDown, Naomi should stay on SmackDown. Come to think of this way. Because I remember the rule that if you're a married active WWE superstar, then they have to go draft to this at the same time, same brand. So with Naomi, she's going to stay with SmackDown because Jimmy is still on SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, I can't decide, so I'm going to let my phone decide for me. I have a coin flip here. So heads is going to be Raw, and tails is going to be SmackDown. So we'll see. I'm going to flip it right now. Here it goes. Let's see. What is it going to be? Come on. You can do it. Heads. So Naomi's going to Raw. Let's see if the phone is correct.
Or if it's going to Raw, okay.
Because I literally don't know. I don't know why this is so hard for me. But Raw it is for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Natalya. SmackDown.
Raw.
I think she's going to go back to Raw.
All right.
I want to see her versus Nia Jax.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, man. When's the last time she even wrestled? Nikki Bella. Okay.
Yeah, she'll stay on SmackDown whenever she comes back.
Yeah.
Please don't come back.
Yeah, I know. Maybe. But you know what's going to be worse? If Nikki stay on SmackDown, and if Mandy and Sonya go on to SmackDown, she may be the leader of a temporary leader of Absolution. Because come to think of it, there's already been a rumor that Paige is going to be returning to Total Divas. So is Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville may be a confirmed new cast member. So I think that they're probably going to be. Honestly, the SmackDown Women's division is going to be one big Total Diva storyline altogether. Yeah.
I heard TNA's hiring Nikki. I don't care about the Bella Twins anymore. Like,
neither do I.
They're obviously like they're doing their YouTube thing now, and then they're doing Birdie B. It's like wrestling isn't important to them anymore. It really isn't. Yeah. They're just there for their husbands. That's it.
That's right.
And Nikki has her neck injury still, or whatever she has with her neck. So, and Brie is focusing more on being a mother right now, which I'm fine with.
Yeah. I mean, is it Nikki's neck injury somewhat similar to Paige's neck injury?
I believe so.
Then why is Nikki not retiring?
She was in the Royal Rumble. She was second to last. Like, that's so stupid. Like, she's gone. Well, no, it's not, because she's married to John Cena.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Like, she was second to last in the Royal Rumble after not appearing for a full year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Brie was third.
Yeah. No.
All right, let's just move on to the next person, Kyle.
Tamina. Who cares?
Raw to be aligned with Nia Jax. I mean, family sticks together.
No, feuding against Nia Jax. Remember what happened at the Royal Rumble? They had a little stare-off, or they.
True.
I think either the stare-off or they fought a little bit.
Oh, you're talking about Survivor Series. Oh yeah, and the Royal Rumble too.
And the Royal Rumble, yeah.
However, I'm throwing in a logical theory. If Tamina goes to Raw, she could briefly have like a, align with Nia Jax, just briefly. And then after like whoever they're going to be feuding with another tag team, then Tamina can turn on Nia for that title.
To me, Tamina is like, she's on her way out, in my opinion. Like, she's not even competing on. When's the last time she was even, besides Battle Royals, even on television?
Yeah, true.
The Welcoming Committee. That was like over a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Screw it all. Have all the Samoans go on Raw and have the Samoan Dynasty. Roman, Nia, Tamina, and the Usos, and I guess Naomi.
Yep.
I guess Naomi, because she's married to Jimmy. There, I said it. Look at Vince.
No way.
Samoan Dynasty.
Yep.
All right. Any more female?
Right. So, this is interesting, because this happened last year. Do we see any commentators switching brands besides Corey Graves?
Well, honestly, I feel that we're going to have a new commentator that's going to be coming from NXT. So, I know that Corey Graves is doing double duty for both Raw and SmackDown. My guess is have Corey Graves go to SmackDown, stays on SmackDown, and as for going in for Raw, I could see Nigel McGuinness going into Raw.
Yeah, but that leaves Percy Watson and Morrow now. I mean, Morrow can do it by himself, but Percy Watson? Ugh.
Well, come to think of this way, I know we have the commentators for 205 Live and the main event, which I just found out from 205 Live is that Percy Watson's going to be joining 205 Live commentating team with Vic Joseph. So I think that Vic Joseph is probably going to be the new commentator for NXT, but he can definitely still be commentating for 205 Live and main event, which of course you don't care about that C or D-rated show. I don't know. But yeah, so
all right. Yeah. There's two superstars who are currently not hired, Kevin Steen and El Generico.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to call them by their WWE names because they are not WWE superstars. I believe in logic, damn it. So, so where do we see Kevin Steen and El Generico ending up?
Well, obviously, they lost. They had a double count out last night on Raw. One can go to Raw and one can go to SmackDown.
And
whoever goes on SmackDown has to literally get on their knees and beg and beg and beg and beg.
How about we start the Page Kiss My Ass Club and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are the first members?
Yeah, about that. No.
There we go. The Page Kiss My Ass Club. There we go. That'll be that.
I mean, someone on Smack. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Let's not.
Well, I would say Sami Zayn on Raw, Kevin Owens on SmackDown. We'll like to see him.
Wait. Who are Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens?
El Generico and Kevin Steen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I know I'm gonna get some heat from indie wrestling fans, especially, of course, my friends.
I support indie wrestling. I still sometimes call Daniel Bryan Bryan Danielson on accident. And so does Jeff Meacham. He still does it on accident. PWG, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, what's next, Kyle?
Well, that's pretty much it. There is literally no more superstars that we have on here that are really besides maybe people like Triple H, Undertaker, but
yeah, I'm not really worried. They'll both stay on Raw. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess that'll wrap it up, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, it's a pretty long one. I think we're going for almost an hour here, maybe more. But let us know what you guys think. Who do you think's going to Raw and SmackDown? Leave it in the comments below. And I guess we'll give out our plugs now, if you want.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
You guys can subscribe to me on YouTube at Interstate Kyle. I post time-lapse videos all over this wonderful country here. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Interstate Kyle. And that's pretty much it.
All right. Oh, you want to go first, or should I, Geoff?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ladies first.
Okay. So you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel at simply_C_OK. And if you guys are a fan of independent wrestling, make sure to just subscribe to my channel because I normally do hype videos for local indie wrestling events.
All right. Cool. And you guys can follow me at Jeffrey Hiltel on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. Follow everybody at NoDQ.com. Make sure you get your NoDQ.com beach ball. We highly recommend.
Okay, it's a beach ball.
It's a beach ball. Do not bring it to a wrestling.
You understand what we're saying? Okay.
# throw responsibly, guys.
There you go. Make sure you guys get your t-shirts at NoDQ.com. Get Kyle's, his Interstate Kyle.
Oh, yes.
Get Virtue's Rage. Get Jeff Meacham shirts. Get your NoDQ panel, everything. I think Aaron has some more beanies coming out, and I think baseball caps as well.
Aaron even signs the beach ball. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, yeah. I don't think he signed mine. He might have. I'm not too sure. But I think that's it. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will all see you guys next time.
Cheers.